Hello and welcome back to another part of the tutorial series. In this video I will be covering cading, repairs, DPS and tactical gameplay as a human and how to stay alive and how to make points. First of all, zombie survival is a team-based game. Without teamwork you will most likely lose every single time. Skilled runners are only as good as their team. Even if you have the best weapons and traits, you will not be able to carry a team of 20 to 30 human players. And if your team falls and there is no Cade, you will most likely die to a horde of screamers and fast zombies chasing after you sooner or later. Communication, teamwork and confidence. Those are the fundamental resources the human team relies on. Without those, the team is off to a rough start. The more fundamental players the human team has, the less risk is there for you to become targeted by a Z-main. A Z-main is a player that basically joins the zombie team from the beginning of the game. Sometimes necessary to balance the gameplay on certain maps, but also a great threat for the human team. There are times where you have to make important decisions, such as when do you maintain DPS, when do you start to repair, or when do you fall back, or when do you spend your points. This always depends on the situation itself, and this guide will help you identifying those situations. At times it can be difficult to pay attention to your surroundings. Right here I keep an eye on the hit points of the props and the damage per second my team can deal. At this point I have to make an important decision. That is, do I want to continue shooting or would it be best to start repairing? The answer is keep shooting until I'm about to reload and then switch to repair. At this point I've already planned out my next couple of steps I need to make in order to support my team as best as I can. A couple of things just happened. First, I'm out of bullets, and second, the prop is about to break and my team has already fallen back to the last layer of the Cade. Since I was out of bullets and I'm low on health, I had two options to decide on. So I chose the Teamplay option and decided to buy a detonation pack and place it on the wall to thin out the horde that was about to burst against the final Cade. My original plan on dealing DPS was replaced by me sacrificing my points in order to heal my teammates and help repair. Those decisions are critical and have to be made in a matter of seconds, since the enemy team won't wait for you to plan your moves out during the wave. In this case, however, the DPS of the enemy team was too high. That's why they could break the prop within a second, as you could saw. If possible, try to avoid letting the zombies stack on top of your Cade. You see, at first the nail breaks and after that the prop will turn red and break soon after. That is if the prop is double nailed. If the prop was held down by only one nail, it would have been launched at me and prop killed me, right then and there. Usually double nailing gives you a few seconds to fall back, or to plan your next move, that is if you haven't already. Option number 2 was to spend my points on improving my survivability, and to escape the room by running through the enemies. If you are planning on doing that, keep an eye on the time. Right here, only 2 minutes were left, and running out there will have been suicide in probably most cases. Even with the adrenaline buff and armor, my chances of survival alone against hordes of screamers and fast zombies were very low.